Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We have got a beautiful day upon us right now, folks, and we're heading out to the mouth of the Niagara River at Lake Ontario, and we're going to do some jigging. I'm going to run the Stingnose peanut bunker, and I'm going to open up with silver. Although the water's a little murky, I might switch to gold. And because it's murky, I've tipped with, you see I've got a chartreuse eye drop there on the hook. I've tipped it with a chartreuse eye drop. That's going to change the fall a little bit, add a little bit of scent and an extra attractor. And as you know, with the Stingnose, the hook is located right at the head. So when the fish hit, you got a real good chance of getting a good hook set. So we're just on our way out to the mouth here now. And I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to start in about 30-40 feet of water, and then as the current will move us up onto the shelf, it comes up to in the 20s and even up to 18 feet. So I went with the 1.5 ounce peanut bunker because there's strong current here, so I want to make sure that I'm able to fish vertical and maintain, you know, control over the lure. If it was too light, the current would just take it away and I wouldn't have control, wouldn't know where I'm fishing. So I'm going to open up with the 1.5 ounce. If it's too heavy, I'll go to 1 ounce, but I know I'm going to need at least that much to work this current here. Okay, so I see there's a number of boats out here fishing. I'm going to find my spot in the queue, start drifting, and get a line wet. So stay tuned, folks. So it just come up from 100 feet, believe it or not, up to 55 right now. And I know it's going to come up pretty quick, up to 40 and 30 and then 20. So I'm going to get my line down there, folks. And I'm going to work it off the bottom. Now, I'm going to also work it suspended because there's salmon around as well. So the salmon will be more suspended, whereas the trout, the brown trout, the lake trout, the steelhead, they'll be closer to the bottom. So basically, I'm going to jig it up, let it flutter down. And then when it flutters down, I always wait. Oh, bottom. It's come up. Oh, it's already up to 35 feet. Yeah. Let me bring some line in. When I jig it up and let it fall down, I always pause for a second or two. Let that lure kind of just hesitate and it's just wobble a little bit there. It's still doing its thing. So you don't need to necessarily jig it, let it hit, and then jig right away. Always pause for a second or two, sometimes even 3 seconds. And already come up to 25 feet. So yeah, there's the bottom right there. There we go. That's what I mean about the break. So I just worked the break. If there were any fish sitting there on the break, I would have had a good chance of hooking into one, because a lot of times they'll sit on that break just over as the current's coming through and catching any bait fish that may be in the area. So I'm in 25 feet right now. It's a good zone. Pause for a second or two, jig it up. And that's going to be the technique. Vertically jigging. We're drifting. I got current that's moving us out. So I'm drifting out into the lake and on this, let's call it a shelf. And right now I'm in 22 feet. So, okay. I'm not marking anything on the graph as of yet, but hopefully, folks, there'll be a salmon or a trout around that'll just attack the Stingnose. And if they do, I'll be ready with the hook set. All right, let's finish this drift. And then when I get to a certain point, I'll put the motor in and I'll go back up and I'll work that break again and I'll do another drift. So it'll be a series of drifts back and forth until we could trigger a hit. Okay, right in 25 feet of water. Just after we come off that break, whack, he just nailed it. Now he's staying down there, so I'm thinking it's a trout, maybe a lake trout. I think a salmon would be going a little more crazy right now. But he hit it on the pause, folks. He hit it on the pause. I really like that pause as that lure is just kind of settling and just sometimes entices that bite. And the reason I went with the chartreuse eye drop is because the water's a little murky. So I went with the chartreuse for more visibility. Otherwise, ooh, what do we got here? I think I got a walleye. You know what? Look at this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I got a beauty walleye, folks. Check this out. I got a beautiful walleye. Holy, the size of that. Oh, it just came off too. Look at that. Wow, that is a solid, holy mackerel walleye. Oh, jeez. Huh. Okay, let's get this hook out of the net. Oh, I just dropped it back down again. Come on. Okay. Yeah, if the water was clearer, I would have went with the silver eye drop or a smoked. Oh, I might need to get a photo of this guy. We're gonna release him. That's one big walleye. Are you kidding me? Look at, oh, easy, buddy. Holy, he's thick. He's thick, folks. Look how thick this fish is. That's a big walleye. Really, really nice walleye. Okay, I just got to grab a photo of this guy, folks. A quick photo, and we're going to get him released. I got myself a nice photo op. That's a beautiful, beautiful walleye. All right, we're going to get this guy released. That's a big fish. Whoa, oh, he's gone. Full of energy, I'll tell you that. Wow, okay. Well, not necessarily a trout, but a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful walleye. And you know what that means, folks? Where there's one, there's more. But vertically jigging, I gotta tell you, you get a beautiful day where the sun's out and the winds are down, tighten my drag, right? Get a beautiful day, just get on out there and get a line wet. And if you've never jigged, give it a try. That jig and pause technique, folks, it's outstanding. And wherever you're tuning in from, I want to say thanks for spending time on the boat with me on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. Wow, what a start to my day right there.